Uh, it's awesome, honestly. Dream come true, and my next goal is to get to 1,000. I know that's a high mark, and only so many players have ever experienced that. But I'm just grateful to still be playing and playing at a high level and having fun. And wow, the 900 regular season games, pretty incredible. And I'm actually elated because if you would have told me that graduating high school, I would have been doing cartwheels.
What do you think's been key to staying on the floor that long?
My love for the game. I love basketball so much. It's been central to my life since I was a child, and I really love the game with such a passion that the day I do hang it up will be very tough. I already know that. It'll be hard, but I still got plenty left in the tank, so I'm excited.
You showed you had plenty left in the tank tonight. You made a big impact off the bench. Like, I guess, what did you see tonight in your shot selection that was working?
I got some good looks early. The ball was finding me early, and I was shooting in great rhythm. And I'm gonna try and ball it up and carry that throughout the rest of the season. But excited to go to Chicago. You know, I got good memories in Chicago, so I'm trying to tap into that and hopefully play with the same flow I did tonight.
What was the challenge for you guys when AD got hurt at that particular time in the game?
Oh man, well that's a go-to guy, especially toward the end of games. Get him in the high post or in his favorite spots, and he can just rise up and score over anybody. That was tough. We probably should get more we will get more organized going forward toward the end of the games, and we're a fairly young team, so we'll go through growing pains. But I mean, it was right there for us. We had two battles in this building. Luckily, we see this team twice soon, so we'll be better.
Cooper had 42 in this building a couple weeks ago. You know, came fairly close to his first triple-double tonight.
Wow.
What was it like just seeing, you know, him continue to get better as the season goes along?
Sky's the limit for Cooper. I mean, he knows that. The world knows that. When you're the number one pick, expectation is high, and you know, I'm gonna follow him for a long time. It's awesome being his teammate, and he's just a very cerebral player, a two-way player. He's only gonna get better. So Dallas should be very happy to have a great future in Cooper.
You're a multi-time All-Star. What was your impression of seeing him on the list of being on the only rookie in the All-Star fan returns?
That's great. I mean, that means he's popular amongst the global fan base. He's a highlight type of player, the way he can elevate, block shots, and he will be a perennial All-Star. It's just a matter of time.
What do you guys got to do in order to limit those turnovers?
Simple things. Probably get to 2 feet, pivot, make zippy passes, confident passes. I had 3 of them tonight. That's uncharacteristic of me. And just play with great confidence. I mean, we're right there. I'm excited to go to Chicago, though, and right the ship. It would be a nice win and a nice road trip to go 2-on-1.
How good did you feel with the shot tonight?
Yeah, I think, I've just been feeling really confident, getting comfortable behind the line, and, I haven't shot it the best, so, teams are going to start giving that up, and just got to be confident and step into it and knock it down. So, I just being confident out there.
What you think of that three-pointer that you knocked down and they took off the board?
I mean, I didn't really see it, so I probably didn't get it off, They got to replay it, but just trying to make something happen, 0.5 on the clock. But, yeah.
What's the challenge for you guys to try to gather yourself after AD got hurt and went out of the game at that point of the game?
Yeah, we just gotta have a collective effort to come together and finish the game. I thought we went cold down the stretch, so I think we just can do a better job executing. Offensively what we want to get to. Obviously, we got to get some stops too. They hit a couple tough shots, but at the end of the day, we got to just come together collectively and make a stand.
We talked about turnovers pretty much all season. Just what did you see from that perspective tonight?
Again, yeah, 20 to 9 turnovers is tough. It's tough to overcome that. I think a lot of them are self-inflicted. Something we've said a lot through the start of this year is just a lot of those turnovers are, just careless and not really forced. So I think, just got to, continue to work on cleaning that stuff up and just trying to be smarter.
He hurt his left hand, so that's all we have.
How big was that play where they took the 3 points away from Flagg?
Oh, it was a violation. So we knew that. We're still up 2, and we couldn't get a basket. They did, but the group competed. We found a way to take a lead. Again, we got to do the little things and take care of the ball. When we had 20-something turnovers, that's tough to win in this league.
Jason, you used to be able to help though in the 80 in those last couple of minutes. Is it tough to rally the guys to keep losing guys?
Yeah, I don't think it's tough. I think it's just that's our norm. With injuries or sickness, we lose guys, next guy up. And so just understand, I thought Ryan did a good job for us. Caleb did a good job. Klay did a great job, his 900th game to come off the bench and gave us a spark.
Do you talk to be one of those places for Cooper where you just notice that his ability he plays well?
Yeah, he does play well. I thought he was, he was great. He got great looks. Made some plays for his teammates. Again, he was big for us offensively, and he got us going there in that second quarter, right before half.
Like on the play that AD got hurt, I guess you were asking if he wanted to come out and signal that he was okay. On the next offensive play down, Martin got an easy layup because he was kind of still in pain. I guess how difficult is it as a coach to kind of like trust your player when it probably would be a better decision to kind of get him out of there?
Yeah, well, I think the smart play was just take a foul. That's what we should have done. He felt like he was fine. We come back down. I'm yelling, take a foul. We didn't take the foul. He gets a layup, and then we have to take a timeout. That's just the play. But we'll learn from it that we can take a foul, side out, and then we can sub. And that's the play. Not do I trust my teammates? I trust my teammates are my guys. So those guys, as a coach, they said it was fine, and I thought he was fine.
This was the 29th clutch game, or you guys have been involved in this season. Why do you think that you guys are always, playing these close games?
Play hard. Group plays hard, finds a way to get back in games, and then understand to be able to close them out. We've closed some out and we've lost some. And so we're learning how to play in close games. This group is comfortable playing in close games. It's just when you win some, you lose some.
You talk about the turnovers and everything. What can be done to rectify that situation?
Just hold on to it maybe a second longer. For us to start that fourth, we had 2 careless turnovers. And so we have to be better. That's the bottom line. We get the ball to start the fourth. We turn it over with no pressure, and then understanding we get the rebound, and then we turn it over before we get over half court. And so maybe hold on to it a second longer. These are all things as young players we have to learn.
How much was the factor to lose B-Will that happened?
It's always a factor when you lose a guy that you're counting on. B-Will has been playing at a high level. He's sick, and felt like he couldn't go anymore.
What are some challenges that the defense faces against Keontae George and Martin Martin?
Yeah, those 2 can score. They get to their dominant hand, and they can score the ball. They're very confident. They get downhill. They don't settle, and so they're playing at a high level, and you saw that tonight.